Hey there people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm comparing two Hugo Boss fragrances today, and they are the two of the best in this kind of category that Hugo Boss produced. Two are flankers from very popular line. At least one of them is very popular, that is the Boss bottle line. Other one is the scent line. So I did own these fragrances for a very long time. I did have the scent. I have one more scent, Absolute or something. Let me show you. That one's collecting dust. I've been wearing for some time. The black one. Okay, these are all the scent line. So I did have Private Accord, which I sold off some time back, some 2 years back, and I got it back recently. This recent times I'm buying a lot of fragrances back because I miss them. Okay, so I will compare this Private Accord of the scent line with this one, Hugo Boss Bottle Intense EDP. So there are many other flankers. There's a new one, I think I forgot the name. That one supposedly also very good. Was it Absolute? Forgot, that I didn't try. So I will pick up a winner. The reason why I want to do this because Hugo Boss have two different kind of fragrances. One is the fresh perfumes, like that more aquatic summer based, the blue kind of fragrances, green blue freshness. Other side they have their sweet cinnamon like gourmandish winter fall style fragrance. So Hugo Boss bottle basically was for fall, but due to reformulations they become very thin and very wearable, citrusy sort of apple pie smell. But this one right here, the Boss Intense EDP, some people say it's not discontinued, but as far as I know it is. They say the Intense EDT is discontinued, but either way, good fragrance should always be in your collection. So I decided to compare them because which one you should look at if it's worthy getting both. They are not the same fragrance, okay, but they are the two best from each line. Okay, that's my opinion. So out of the two, the bottle design wise, I think they're both fantastic. This has the classy vibe, Boss Bottle Intense EDP. This is the classy bottle with the darker juice, darker cap, and it looks like a more the big Boss lettering. It looks bold, typical of Hugo Boss, but I prefer this bottle design, Boss Bottle Private Accord. I bought this first time from Stallion Enterprise some 3 years back, I think, when it was released, and I saw it. I went to do a review during the winter time, and I immediately bought this one because the bottle looks so awesome. I had 200 ml of the scent, but I sold it off. I was not reaching for it. So price wise, they are, I think, in the same category, same price range. I think in Bangladesh about 55 to $60 for both. Okay, for 100 ml price range. Okay, so I think presentation wise, Boss Scent Accord wins. Price wise is a tie. Longevity wise, performance wise, out of the two, this one, the Boss Bottle Intense EDP, has significantly better performance, lasting power. This is the highest, like the concentration wise. Imagine two Hugo Boss bottle pressed into one. This is what you get in this, and the smell is absolutely stunning. It's less sparkly, less fresh, more sweet, cinnamon, apple, like kind of like that kind of a combination. It's a sweet, spicy, woody fragrance. On the other side, Boss, the Scent Accord, is also the longest lasting in the line, but out of the two, it lasts a little bit less. I get about 6 hours. This one gives me 8 hours. Okay, 2 hours difference. But that is, I'm talking about not in high heat. There's a both cold weather fragrance, so you have to be in AC room or in the winter time. So performance wise, Boss Bottle Intense EDP wins. Smell wise, I'll be telling you frankly, I know this DNA a lot more than the scent DNA. Why? Because I've been using this since my college days. The Boss Bottle Intense EDP, multiple bottle size, multiple batches, also the other flankers. I have the Oud. So a lot of these lines I own. Compared to that, I know this relatively less. I know this like 3-4 years now. But out of the two, they both are unique in their own ways. This one features the maninka fruit, got some leather, definitely got leather, they don't mention, I think. Then got the cacao, coffee, it got the chocolate. It's really sexy. It's like the same class as Valentino Vumo Intense. Some people say Givenchy very irresistible, Givenchy plain intense. If you do know fragrances like what else, chocolatey fragrance, La Nuit de l'Homme, it's in the same category. When you spray this, it's like a sexiness, to say the least. I have it in my hand sometimes. It's dry down is also very beautiful. Okay, and the juice color, it's really lovely. I really like how this one looks. It looks very sexy. So when you spray it on first time, you'll give it 10 out of 10 for the opening. This one has more interesting opening than this one, but the dry down, this one will take the cake. Do you know why? Because this one is a lot more gorgeous, and on the dry down it's a lot more interesting compared to this. This one on the dry down goes very similar way to the scent, but it remains strong. And the coffee note in the end, it will pop up, but the maninka will stand out the most. If you do not like maninka, if you do not like roasted chestnuts and stuff, if you do not like fragrances like by the fireplace and stuff, you perhaps will not really like, like stronger with you. If you do not like those, you may not like it. But those who love those fragrances, this is a must have or must try, especially Valentino Intense, Roca's, what is the Roca's Man, the coffee base, Givenchy Play Intense, or Salvatore Ferragamo Vumo. If you love those, this is a must have. So opening wise, this is a lot more interesting than this, but on the dry down, this one will take the cake. So you see. Overall, as the price range is the same, it all comes down to which one you prefer in terms of projection, longevity, and the smell. In that way, smell wise, is this one. I still love that opening is so beautiful, so much more modern, and it smells more relevant today, like Azaro Wanted by Night, if you love that, similar. But this one is in the market for a very long time, 20 years or something. You know, I know this for long. And the fragrance, it becomes a classic. So it's very difficult to battle a classic with a new one. But I think this one is a lot more popular in the community than this one in the market. Okay, but don't let it stop. I think in terms of smell, both are worthy having, different enough. No common elements except both are built for fall. So it comes down to personal choice. But if you ask me overall performance wise, safe smell wise, or projection wise, is this one, Boss Bottle Intense EDP. But if you're asking me which one is more modern, which one is a lot more gourmand like, which one's going to be a lot more, if you like coffee, Montal, Intense Cafe, this reminds you of 1,000 other fragrances, which is a lot more interesting. Juice color is beautiful, bottle is beautiful. So overall champion, again, very close, very, very close. They're champion in their own league. But these are the two best Boss Bottle fall fragrances you should definitely try, and if possible, collect. That's it. It's a tie. Thank you very much for watching. And now one last episode, then I'll upload them. Take care. See you. Bye-bye.